Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Live Work North Attleborough. I'm Christine Pasto, real estate agent with Keller Williams, and I'm here today with Kristen Villetri of Main Street Hair and Color at 68 Washington Street. Welcome, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, it's a hair salon.
Says that in that title.
Yep. We focus more on the science behind what we do rather than the marketing. And those are very drastically different things.
Yes, explain those.
So my job is I'm an educator outside of here. I work for another company that educates other hairstylists all around the country.
Oh, terrific.
And basically what we do is not only do we give people the science behind their hair care, but we teach stylists how to use, no matter what product line they're using, how to use it better because of the science that we are giving them. And it's just mind-blowing to see what the marketing companies are really doing to us and making everybody crazy.
Yes, exactly.
Yep, so it's our job to just debunk that.
So you are a hair studio with an education focus.
Yes.
Awesome. What made you decide to open this business?
Oh my goodness. Well, I kept getting degree after degree, basically, because everybody kept saying, oh, you're too smart to be a hairdresser. You know, that whole beauty school dropout mentality.
Right.
Hairdressing definitely, from just years and years has that unfortunate connotation connected to it. Reality is you have to know what you're doing in this industry. You really do. We're putting chemicals on people's heads and we don't even understand what hair is made out of half the time, let alone what chemicals we're putting on them. That is why it is so important that I give this knowledge to people. And so basically, one day I just kind of woke up and I said, I keep getting degree after degree, but I don't do anything with it. Maybe you actually like what you do. So I started getting educated in my field, aside from everything else, and my career took off. I was booked solid 3 months in advance, and I just said, okay, well, now what?
Right.
What's my end goal? And I said, well, I can't be behind the chair forever. Hairstylists, we have a shelf life. Our
it's
bodies. It's
got to be hard on your feet standing all day.
And they give out on us. And so I said, well, I'm going to open a salon. And the best advice I ever got was, do not open a salon unless the one you want doesn't exist.
Oh, perfect.
Right? Yep. Which is very true. Because for the most part, we all do the same thing. Some of us are absolutely better at what we do. We're more skilled. We've been taught more, whatever. But there's somebody for everybody in this industry.
Right.
But you can't just open a shop just because you want to. You've got to have a reason. And my reason was the lack of education I saw in the community of hairdressing and in the community in general. I grew up working in a salon that was very community oriented. Okay. I wanted to bring that back. I just felt like there was this big disconnect happening in the world lately, and
COVID didn't help with that.
It did not, right? Yes. Yeah. And I just said, how do we reconnect people? And it's through a hair salon. That's where people used to congregate and chat.
Yep.
And
you'd have a full salon and people would be chatting underneath the dryers.
Yes. I used to feel like Cheers. Sans the alcohol, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have a beautiful space here.
Thank you. Look good, feel good, do good. That's my motto. Because when you're looking good, you feel good. When you feel good, you do good.
You have great energy, so I think you feel good.
And so we do pocketbooks. We have earrings and some jewelry, necklaces and bracelets. But the focus is more on, the earrings and the pocketbooks. But aside from the hair,
of course, of course. So when did you open this salon?
I opened almost 2 years ago at this point.
Okay.
The end of June. I was self-employed for 5 years prior, booth renting in Norton, Mass.
Okay.
And prior to that, I was in a hair salon for almost 20 years. And so I just said, all right, let's do it.
That's terrific.
So here I am.
Wonderful. And what would your customers say about your business?
Oh, goodness. gosh, I hate to assume that they,
I'm sure the reviews on Yelp, we could read a few of those and they'd be wonderful, right? What would they say?
My clients love me. I'm very honored. I'm very humbled to have amazing clients that sit in my chair every day. And I think what they like the most, aside from the atmosphere, everybody that walks in this door says, "Oh my goodness."
Yes, you have to come down and check it out. If you've not been here, little interesting fact, you also have a degree in design and
interior design.
Architectural interior design, and she has it decorated beautifully. You'd love to sit and just spend time here.
And that's exactly what I wanted it to feel like, that you, even if you didn't have a hair appointment, you were waiting for a table at one of the restaurants here, you'd be like, I'm going to go sit in the hair salon for a little while.
Right.
Like, that's just the feel that I wanted to, produce in here. So we have not only the physical atmosphere, but my musical playlist. Everybody comments on it because it's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
It's very eclectic. There's something for everyone. Everything from, you could be listening to Metallica 1 minute, and the next minute you're going to hear Madonna, and the next minute you're going to hear Elvis.
Oh,
and
it's eclectic.
Everybody loves it. They always comment on it, and I call it the New England weather playlist. I said, if you don't like the song, wait 5 minutes.
So I guess your clients would say that it's a great space to be in, and you do wonders with their hair.
Absolutely, yeah. And then when we get them in the chair, and they always say, "Oh, like I wish I could do my hair the way you do it," or and I just love sitting here. And we're part therapist, part friend, part stylist. We're a little bit of everything. We wear so many hats. But I have clients that I've been cutting their hair since their children didn't even exist.
Okay.
And some of them have graduated college, which makes me feel incredibly old. But they all just said, wherever you go, we're going to follow you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They've
the best.
followed me, and I'm so honored because that was a big concern.
Important.
And the girls that I have with me now, they're wonderful. One of them's from Georgia. She's my little Georgia peach. And the other one is my right hand. She came with me. I called her. We used to work together a long time ago. And I said, hey, come work with me. Come do it. Do this with me. And she was like, absolutely. And she jumped on board as my first.
That's great.
And it's been great ever since. And we just really love it here. The clients just, I don't know how to explain it without sounding ridiculously full of myself, but they just love coming in here. And that's
great.
all I ask for, is that they love being here.
That's awesome. Yeah. Give me an example. You like to educate your clients. So, like, what would be something you might educate your clients about?
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know where to start on that. But I think the most important thing would be our shampoos and conditioners.
Oh, yeah.
We are taught things like sulfates are bad and parabens are bad, and all these different things. We need it sulfate free and no silicones, and it's infuriating because that's the marketing.
Okay. And where do you go to find the science?
We're eating it, right? And because the manufacturers tell us, and then we tell our clients, and our clients go home with the knowledge that we give them. And then their color fades, their hair is frizzy, their hair is flat, and who are they blaming? They're not blaming the manufacturer of that shampoo. They are blaming the stylist that sold them that shampoo. And we don't know what we don't know, right?
Right.
And so my big thing is I focus on the pH levels and salt.
Okay.
Those are the two most important things in any bottle of shampoo, especially. Because our hair and body live in a pH of 4.5 to 5.5.
Right.
And if it doesn't say it on the bottle, by law, it doesn't have to be.
Okay.
Right? So they could say pH balanced, but to what?
Right.
Balanced to what?
Right.
And so it is my job to teach other stylists and as well as our clients the science of it all so that they can make better decisions. What I always tell people is I am not trying to sell you anything. I am trying to give you better hair. And
that's great.
By teaching you what to look for.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
There's one thing you would like people to know about you that they may not know. What would that be?
Oh my goodness. what I would like them to know about me.
Or what is something that maybe they don't know that you could share? For example, I didn't know you had a degree in architectural design.
Yes, I'm a jack of all trades, that is for sure. I am a trained sword fighter.
See, now that is something that nobody would know.
Yeah, so theatrical sword fighting. So all those movies that you've seen, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, all those fight scenes, I can recreate them.
Oh my goodness. Have you been an extra in a movie?
No, I used to work at King Richard's Fair.
Oh, okay.
For a long
I was going
time.
to say,
yes.
did you?
And I am also a belly dancer. And I
terrific.
danced for about 15 years, also at King Richard's Fair and in a place in Providence, Rhode Island for a while.
Terrific.
And so those are my two little
I
fun facts.
love belly dancing. Yes.
It's fun. Yes. Those are my fun facts.
So Kristen has a beautiful studio here at 68 Washington Street. Main Street Hair and Color Studio. You should definitely come on down and check it out. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. I really appreciate it. And as always, be sure to like and share this video. And if you would like to be featured on an episode of Live Work North Attleborough, you can reach me on my cell at 312-593-4969. And please call Kristen to book your appointment and to come in and check out this beautiful space at...
You can reach us at 978-224-3386. You can also go on our website, Main Street Hair and Color Studio, and you can just simply click book now and get yourself an appointment. But either way, come say hi.
Terrific. Thank you.